right, shut them down, shut them down. 30 plus C, J line. 10 seconds.
If you're in the Mid-Atlantic and looking for your next toy, I really hope you check out Blue Ridge Power Sports located in Harrisonburg, Virginia. All their information is listed in the description below. If you're after a Honda, KTM, or Can-Am, they've got you covered. They have competition motocross, enduro, and cross-country bikes. They also carry sport quads and utility 4x4s from Honda and Can-Am. Every customer is treated as if they want your business and for you to return in the future for your next machine. I really hope you consider Blue Ridge Power Sports for your next purchase. Trust me, you'll have a great experience. Woo-wee! Hillbilly Hair Scramble 2024 with VCHSS. C-Class 30 plus J-Line. Mixing it up. Great track. We were out in West Virginia for this one, and West Virginia did not disappoint. What an awesome track. So we just got done racing at Blue Ridge in Southern Virginia, and man, that track had all sorts of crazy elevation changes, hill climbs, descents. This track, you were either going uphill, downhill, you were traversing an off-camber, or you were in like a fast grass track or a creek crossing. Really, really fast, flowy track, but one that you demanded your attention. Like, you just couldn't let up. And that speed, wow. So like, I did 4 laps, and holy smokes, the 4th lap, I was pretty fatigued at the end of it. But it made it, oddly enough, like this forest, you can see it's pretty wide open in here, right? But just the hilly off-camber terrain and the speed made passing a little bit tricky. But we did have this nice big section of grass track and let some people by. This little dip was actually a jump, so the remaining laps I finally jumped that thing proper. Yeah, and this right-hander up here, my boy Randall, let's see if you can hear it. No, you can't quite hear it, but you could see like my handlebars jostle right there. He tried getting on the inside of me, and I could hear his like fender scraping against my rear knobbies. So, you know, I pull forward like 10 feet and I go to just wave the person on. I don't see anybody. I look back and he's down in the corner. Actually tweaked his bars. I didn't find out till later on. But yeah, his handlebars got tweaked, and you just can't race like that. Not on this course. Lots of good, fast, flowy grass track. So on this little uphill climb right here, I almost end my race right at the start. Whew, that was so close. I was sitting down. I think I was actually right in the process of standing up, and I just hit either a root or a rock wrong, and it sent my bike. That was a little sketchy. But I actually had a really good race too. I mean, I forget what place I came in. I don't really care about that so much. But I rode really well. I had one little decent, like, tiny crash. Nothing too bad. It was actually more of a confidence booster than anything else because I landed on my one healthy shoulder. I guess they're both healthy now, but separated my right shoulder last year, fell on my left shoulder this year, and it felt good. Yeah, so this section was giving people trouble, at least in the beginning. Luckily, it was dry because this was off camber with no like support rut or berm on the low side. And then you had your horizontal roots, perpendicular roots. But the roots are dry, which made it actually pretty doable. You could carry speed through there. Like second, third lap, I hit it okay in the 4th lap. Just constantly climbing and descending. The course was marked pretty good, but you can see like just the space between these trees. You can't really put an arrow in every spot that you need to. But they did a pretty good job marking it. A lot of people blew out some corners, myself included. So like it could have been a little better in spots, but again, it's kind of tough to mark a course where it's this wide open. Many different lines too. There's another series that races this course, I believe, as well. Yeah, I absolutely loved it. It was starting to get beat up too. A lot of them downhills with all that braking chop. Ooh boy, that was getting pretty rough. I can only imagine what the afternoon looked like for VCHSS. Afternoon class is B, the A's, and the double A's. Little bit of some holdups here and there on the first lap. Nothing too crazy at all. And you did have to be careful too with the hotlines, just because, you know, there was still leaf litter on the ground, and there were logs down everywhere. We had quite a few little log hops. This track did a great variety too. We did a lot of like ravine riding, creek bed riding, of course, all over the mountaintops. We had grass track. They had a little tabletop moto jump right after the finish line. I think I could not see the lap times or anything yet, but I think I was out there for 2 hours plus. I'll have to see, but that's certainly what it felt like. Lap 1, I spent a lot of time in like third gear kind of ringing it out, but then lap 2, 3, and 4, as I got to know the track a little bit better, I was able to grab fourth gear much more often. Let's see if we can work in a pass. Come on, baby. Low bridge.
I did the same thing you did.
Yeah. That turn messed people up. I think I only hit that turn once where I actually got it pretty good. You just come in there with so much speed, and then it's just loose dirt on a downhill, and you're off camber too, so stopping your bike was kind of tough right there. And I was just laughing because like she went down in there, and I just followed her. Front fender syndrome. Too locked in. Yeah, that little hill climb right there, there were two options, left and right. Laps 3 and 4, I actually was able to pass people on the climb. Luckily they had some berms, quite a bit of berms dug in, probably from the previous series that raced here. But there was a lot of that loose, silty powder built up on quite a few of them. So if your front tire crept out of that berm just a little bit, it would just kind of suck you in. That happened to me a few times. I probably got it in this race video a few times as well. Oh, this section. Don't laugh at me. I had to leave this in. I do. I'm just hitting Dab City, and I'm duck paddling here like crazy. So ugly. I don't think I ever hit that little section like good. Here's a good example though. Oh no, I just passed it. Yeah, where I took that previous section in like third gear, and then laps 2, 3, 4, you can take it in fourth gear. Yeah, I just never hit this right. Well, you know, standing up would help.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm just frustrated. Like I know I'm better than that. This is like Log Hop City up here. I think this is where I wrecked. Yep, came down on my left shoulder. Was able to bounce back up. That was actually a confidence booster. Just didn't get the front tire up and over enough. There's that long, deep rut. That's something I need to practice on. I think those long ruts like that rut was really clean and easy. It's just like a mental thing for me. I don't know why. But I gotta get a grass track going. Working in passes on that off camber is always a little bit of a gamble. Yeah, this left line, I don't know why I took this. I think I did that like the first 3 laps. Like 4 feet to the right, there was a wide open lane where you could just cruise right through, no problem. Whatever. I got you. Oh no, that's Nathan. Yeah. It's my friend Nathan. He lines up 2 lines behind me, and he's faster than me, so he'll catch me every race, pass me. But we actually got to hang together quite a bit for this one. Here's another one of them little ravines. Not a lot of passing options through there. At least at speed, relative speed. I am C-class. And they said they estimated the course to be about 7 miles long, but I think it was a little bit longer just based on lap times, because we were moving pretty quick in a lot of these spots, so. Trying to work in a pass. Let's see. Snuck it in right before this little tight section. Well, tighter. Sort of one-lined through there. Definitely one-lined through here. This little spot that got quite a few people. I think I stall it up here right in front of Nathan too. The rest of the times I hit it just fine, but yeah, you just really had to, this was one of those sections where you had to really pay attention. Front tire placement was key, and then weighting the pegs too, so you could just maintain traction. A little bit of moisture through there. Like, oh no, I hit neutral, yeah. Not my best through there, not my best. A lot of those little rock beds. Wore my Tech 7 Enduro boots with the waterproof liner. Thank goodness. Another little off camber. Had a nice little support berm on the low side of that though, so you could carry a little bit of speed, but you had to be careful through there. Immediately into a downhill, just cruising. Yeah, that person snuck that pass on me real good. I didn't even really hear him coming. They were moving quick. Oh yeah, this one was. Ooh-wee. That downhill was tough on the 4th lap. So end of the 1st lap, I'm feeling pretty dang good. I think I hung out about 13th, basically the whole race. Our class just kind of spread out, just basically stayed that way. And maybe there was some battles up towards the front more, but yeah, right there, I just kind of turned around and I saw that Nathan was still right on my tail. So I was just like, yeah, here we go, baby. I'm going to try and not hold you up too much. No, in one of the grass tracks, upcoming here, he just goes by. Here's that little jumpy jump. No, is this it? No, this is, yeah, letting Nathan by here. He's just too fast for me.
Yeah, Nathan looking good.
Oh, and I think Brandon Mills won their class. I think that was his first race win in the P class. So congrats, Brandon. That's so cool. That dude has been progressing at an insane rate. It's been really cool to watch. He's way faster than me. This little spot was fun. You could just kind of like loft the front tire over some of that stuff. Oh yeah, right here, you had a left or right option. I chose wrong and went left. This was definitely just like a couple seconds slower. Just little micro things like that can reduce your lap time. I think I take the high line the next few laps. Nice off camber. Yeah, this is that section that was giving some people problems on the first lap. Hill climb. Yeah, so Nathan like had a little tip over in that corner or something that allowed me to catch back up to him, and we got to hang together for another few minutes here. I kept taking this inside line. I honestly don't know which one is faster. By the looks of it, they're about the same based on us going through there together. Yeah, almost hit that tree. Couple moments like that, like some last second, whoa! Where'd you come from, tree? A lot more standing the second and third lap, of course. I actually felt pretty dang good my first lap this race. Unlike the previous race where I had to really, yeah.
Last name Thompson too. Must be cool.
Yeah, that person was hauling. That was cool. Last time on the right side. That was the easier line. It was just the abruptness of the hill climb at the bottom was less so. On the left, you had a bit more of like a hit. Here's that little ravine that I could just never go through really fast. You had a big log right down there. You probably can't see it. Single rut. Kind of no choice but to go through that. Yeah, so here I finally grabbed fourth gear. We carry a little bit of momentum through here. You can go way faster, but another trouble spot for me. I finally stand up and get a lot more balance going through there. Just need to do that from the beginning, man. But standing for 2 hours is tough. I don't know anybody who can do it. I would love to just like be a drone flying behind one of these AA guys. and just seeing how much they stand during their 2-hour races. Ours are normally supposed to be an hour and a half, but they can range, just depends. They build in a little bit of wiggle room. Oh yeah, weird little pile up here. I don't know what's going on, so I just try and take this line, but then my tire gets caught on a slippery root. Took me way too long to get through there, stalled the bike. So I'm pretty sure that my little bypass got me 0 passes.
Whoa!
Jeez, keep it together, man. Yeah, I loved this track. It was very physically demanding. I was toast by the end of this race. Feeling good the day after, though. So there's lap 2 in the books. Feeling good. Just coming through scoring here. So the GoPro doesn't really do this justice, but right here I actually did a double backflip. It's just really hard to tell. Nice little shaded section before a little grass track. Yeah, I gotta go for the water. Whoa. I forgot my little nozzle was twisted to the off position, so kind of need 2 hands to do that quick. I think my 3rd lap was my best lap, at least by like feel and flow and everything. I haven't seen my lap times yet. I'm ultra curious. And on my 4th lap, I tried to stop and help one rider. They were like ultra frustrated, stuck in this one spot. It was like really hard to kick their bike over, so I just hung with them for a little bit. That definitely messed up my 4th lap time. Yeah, dude, man, I made a kind of a sketchy little pass right here. So he yielded. Thank you. Sorry, I was probably pushing it a little bit too sketch through there. Almost lost it on the hill again. I was hyper focused on the hill since that 1st lap almost crashed. Yeah, here we go, taking the high line this time. It's just more of a straight shot. Much better. Couple options to descend down into there. This was a fun little right-hander. I never hit it too fast, but still fun. Oh, the camber's off on this one. Holy shnikes. Yeah, it was a pain in the butt if you fell out of that main line. The traction outside of that main line is nowhere near what it is on that dirt. You got twigs, leaves, loose soil, moss and everything. Trying to ride behind, but also looking ahead to see where a potential pass can be made, and then you just gotta go for it. decent amount of people passing me this race too. I'd always pull over, let them by, wait for a good spot. There were a lot of opportunities for that, so it was easy to not hold people up. There's that steeper climb, take the left side. Quick little pass. I just love this section, I don't know why. There's nothing special about it. I guess it's just pretty. I'm a sucker for evergreens. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing with this line choice through here. That was a garbage line choice. But hey, we made it through. Jeez, this corner. I don't know why. That third lap, I blow that corner out a little bit here, stall the bike, and then the fourth lap, I did it even more so. I knew it was coming too. I think it was just because it had built up so much silt on the outer edge. I just caught the outer edge a little bit, and it's like quicksand. It's like, you know, it's like sand from a sandbox. It just pulls you. Yeah, letting people by. Let another one. Tuck in behind him, but then I actually had to let off and let him go a little bit because I needed to see the trail on this little tricky section here. Sometimes you can follow closely. I personally don't ever like to do that just because, man, you get caught by surprise. You can end up getting stuck or whatever. Especially on like an uphill climb or like a ditch section. I always like to leave a little gap so you can sneak around. Yeah, so that's where I found out, like, that was Randall's dad, Rex. I'm like, I haven't seen Randall this whole time. Where is he? And that's where I found out he tweaked his bars. It's hard to hear him, but yeah, his tire was facing one direction and his bars were facing another. And on this track, going this fast, with this much off camber and this much like acceleration and braking chop, you just really can't ride safe like that. Little mini jump. So yeah, fourth lap. Thanks to all the people taking pictures of the riders. We really appreciate that. It's always fun to see those when they get posted to the Facebook page. Another little pass on this steeper hill. Fourth lap, I was still feeling pretty good, but I definitely took like maybe 3 to 4% off the effort just because the fatigue was starting to set in.
You okay? You're good. Grab and go.
I just leaned my bike over in case this rider did want to make a pass. I was just waiting. So that person got their bike going and started moving again pretty quick. No big deal. That's it for lap 4. Didn't see a whole lot of people out there. Great race, West Virginia. Thanks for watching, everybody.